My name is Matt, aka Road Jedi 88. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comments, questions suggested down below. This will be Ultimate Doom. Knee deep in the dead, Phobos Anomoly. At the start here, we're going to hit the switch. You have a room full of pinkies. You can just shoot the barrels, it'll blow up a chunk of them. If it doesn't, you can pick them off if you want, or come up over to this other elevator. There is an item up at the top of this elevator with the computer, for the computer map. Not like there's much to resolve on this map, but you can shoot the last of the barrels and finish off the pinkies. Here, as we move forward to the right before that door, there was a secret with a supercharge, another item count. When you pass through the door, there is this intersection with the two pinkies. You can collect anything you need in the two dark rooms, but we're going to go to the very end of the hall. Prep your rocket launcher. Have your chain gun ready on standby in case you need to backtrack, because there are going to be some specters up here. You don't want to blast yourself in the face from a blank range shot. But we're about to meet two new demons up here. I kind of like to stick back up against the ledge, the lift that just lifted me up, and try to pick up whatever specters I can. There should be two specters per each star side. This area is shaped like a star. At each star point, there is two specters in them. And if you've already picked off 6, you gotta know there's 4 more. But when you run across in the middle like I just did, or just step off the ledge or the lift, 2 Baron of Hells. They take about 6 direct rocket blasts to kill. The big pink Doom 2 will meet a, I guess we can call it a half-brother. It's pretty much the same thing, but half as strong. But this is the Baron of Hell. We got 2 of them we got to kill. Hope you have 16 rockets minimum. You might need more if you're not getting direct hits. 50 chain gun bullets, 50 bullets with the chain gun, direct hits. So probably about 100 if you're, since we got 2 of them, minimum. Shotgun shells, 12 shotgun shell direct hits. So 24 minimum if you're gonna go at these things with shotgun shells. Now this next section, this final section, okay, first of all, let me just throw this out there. Apogee has a thing of making you bust through these levels thinking you have to get 100% kills, 100% items, 100% secrets. In Wolfenstein, if anyone who came into Doom, who played Wolfenstein back in 1991, knew that there was a level in one of the later episodes where they wanted you to work your way through a rigorous amount of walls for a maze. And of course the walls, the way they open in Wolfenstein, they don't open up and down, they block push into each other. And in that game, in that level, no matter what direction you took with those walls, they would interlock with each other, leading you to realize you were never going to get 100% secret at all on that particular level. And then, of course, you're stuck in a freaking maze trying to figure out how to get back to the main hall of the main part of the level so you can actually finish the level. Duke Nukem, after Doom and Doom 2, they've thrown another monkey wrench with Duke Nukem, where I think in the second or third level, Duke Nukem gets captured, and they reveal there's a couple more enemies. They're the ones capturing him. It goes against your kill score that you could have had, because they're still alive and they're capturing you. Here, they set us up with a teleporter up at the top of this lift. This is one level. You are not gonna get 100%. You were not meant to get 100% kills on this level. It's basically you're walking into your own suicide. Whoop. Sorry about that. I was video edit problems there. But yeah, Apogee has a thing, or they had a thing back in the day in their games, where they make you go through all this effort of getting perfect scoring, but they would always throw something somewhere in the game, and you wouldn't know where. You would not know where it was going to be. Like I said, we were never expected to get 100% kill. Now let's do. Like I said, we were never expected to get 100% kill. Now let's do speedrun. Speedrun, we're just gonna run down here. IDDQD for God mode. IDKFA for give me everything if you need those codes. We're gonna come to the very end. Ride the lift up. Now you have to kill the two barons in order for the walls to drop. The walls will drop and we will run back into our suicidal death trap teleport exit. We're going to teleport to our own suicide. But real quick, let's look at something. Let's look at our achievements. Because we have reached the end. We have done 8 sequential, if I can find it, 8 different levels sequentially without dying on ultraviolence or higher. Nightmare would have been the step higher. So we're going to come up in here, and we now have our speedrun achievement. Congratulations. We also have completed an episode, but they want us to complete Ultimate Doom. That's kind of what they renamed it, Doom. The 1993 Doom, they kind of renamed it into Ultimate Doom. Anyways. We can take a look at Rage Room. But you can take a look at all the achievements we collected all within the first episode. As I pointed out at the beginning of our journey, I told you we could collect a bunch of these just at the start. We will collect a couple more easily within this second episode. So, once you beat the big badasses and clean out the moon base, you're supposed to win, aren't you? Aren't you? Where's your fat reward and ticket home? What the hell is this? It's not supposed to end this way. It stinks like rotten meat, but looks like you lost Deimos base. Looks like you're stuck on the shores of hell, and the only way out is through. To continue the Doom experience, play Shores of Hell and its amazing sequels, Inferno. This is essentially how they used to package Wolfenstein and Doom and Duke Nukem back in the days. So, the Rage Room version of this level, as I've been showing Rage Rooms, just wake everyone up. You can collect stuff if you want. Now, this was a short map now, wasn't it? And this Rage Room approach did not quite go the way I normally would have it go for me, but killed a chunk of them way too easily, and I usually don't have to do that. Those barrels usually kind of roadblock them, or each of us, from each other. When you get up here, go ahead and kill the Baron of Hells. There's that partial invisibility orb, or a sphere. And once these guys are dead, I'm sticking close to the wall near the lift. As it lowers, you can jump onto it. Sometimes the pinkies will, if there's a lot of pinkies, if you didn't kill as many as I accidentally did, a chunk of them will kind of catch that wall as it's dropping and end up out in the field. So, really not much to this particular mission in terms of rage room. Just a bunch of loose pinkies and specters. At most. It's not as impressive as this one and the first mission. Definitely are not near as impressive in comparison to the other ones that we've gotten to see. There are far better missions to do rage room approaches. But, however, now depending on what type of release version you are on, when you go into this teleporter, it's going to automatically take your God mode off. Some release versions, you can put the God mode back on and it'll stay on. But other versions, you try to slip it back on, they automatically take it right back off. But it will bring you back up to 100% health and armor while you're in this thing. But keep in mind, it's going to be dropping in. It's not only dropping because of the enemies you're fighting, it's dropping because of what the room is. The room is designed to actually kill you. So, you can try to push for that 100% kill if you want in this approach. This is about the only possible chance you could ever stand in pulling off 100%. But it's a long shot. I mean, you're constantly hitting that God mode. You're constantly flipping it on. But the room automatically turns it off. It's default in the programming. So, anyways, that's Phobos Anomoly. That's also knee deep in the dead. Next is the Shores of Hell. Phobos Anomoly is the first level.